Show me. Nope. Saw that. Show me.
You get the
Now
invite?
you gonna run it in. I was gonna make me some damn nachos and shit to air everything, but man, my stomach be tore up behind that shit. I can't eat that bullshit. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Field goal action. He can't get in. He can't get in. Don't worry about it. You gonna remember you should have hit that shit. I'm gonna piss you off on there. I see that. I don't know why the hell he ain't touched it. He was right there.
Lito say he playing with you, man. He said you like
No,
work.
man, they just threw the ball. Let me get some in my damn stomach, Griff. I got a headache.
Oh, you do that every time, boy.
Hold on one sec.
He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. Lito, you done made to get out the game. Nah. Damn, man. Everybody do you like that, man. You, god damn. Everybody be picking on you. Let's see here.
Oh, wait. Drumstick.
Let me see what I'm on. Hey, you had Kansas City? Well, you going to Dallas, I'm going to go to whatchamacallit. That's the matchup. I was trying to match him up. Oh, you going to Dallas, okay. The Saints always let me down. That damn Tyreek gonna be hell on 20 though, boy. From what I'm hearing. That motherfucker gonna be hell with goddamn Patrick Mahomes. They done already said it. Until they patch it up, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop that combo. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek. They got that nigga juiced up, boy. Let's see what I'm on.
Ooh, either it's me, either I'm blind, or she legit cockeyed.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Look at this picture.
I ain't hearing that. I'm playing the game.
I thought she legit Oh. Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he spins through. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Yep. Me and Leo right now.
Prescott now.
Yeah, Leo made a big good Sunday.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on.
He told Lito he wasn't going to score on it. Lito said, I was just lurking.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. What a play. It's a first down as they get 19 yards on the fake punt. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
I had that situation.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The give is to Elliott. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage,
it's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Oh, he did.
A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
Oh, okay. I know how to sit up for that because I do it.
The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Oh, Brandon, that was a big play by the defense to keep him at the end zone on 3rd down, so there's an early decision to be made here, isn't there? I know that 3 is awfully tempting, but I'd pull on my big boy pants right now, and I'd go for it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
But Land ain't coming back. Not really playing.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Let's see. Land ain't coming back. Land finna get fooled. I think he's still on here. Good play, Leo.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Yeah, he's still on here. I've seen him before.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Don't nobody know yet. Oh, he signed with the Clippers? Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it. Okay. He's going over there with Doc Rivers. That's
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10.
Oh, Paul is left too?
25-yard line.
Okay. Okay.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
They say they tired of goddamn Russell Wilson not doing anything. Damn. Oh, said he went to L.A. Well, he did want to go home, though.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
That's going to be nice over there. That's going to be nice over there. Dude. Oh, y'all did? Okay. What's the contract looking like?
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's what's up. Well, it's going to be an interesting year this year then, man.
Now a first down throw, gone. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Lift! Super 66!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. From the gun, here's Goff. Uses the stiff arm. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Like 20. Value 3.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, 36 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The tackle there by Mark Barron. A second down throw for Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's coming now. 26.
Prescott from the gun on third. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Zerline now for the PAT.
14 to 6.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score.
I got the broadcast,
14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. And what have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific, because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might...
Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Rams have got it back. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. On second down, here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Third and long. It's gone. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run him now out of the gun. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The final shot before break here. Goff.
Oh, he got. Okay.
Twisting away. There he goes left side. And he will.
Oh, you want? Okay.
Touchdown.
Do it again.
Cowboys.
I'm going to show you something, man.
And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did.
My fault.
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
76, tell him. 76. 76. That's like 20. Hell, you won.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
DC, DC. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Ground. 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 We're good. We're good. Hey, Shell. Shell. Hey, 76.
On first down, it's gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
That's some exotic type shit.
12. 12. 12. 12. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
180. 2 up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Go, son. 180. Starting left here.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, come on,
Very
Gurley.
little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
5.
Goff on third down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Like 20.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
The Rams on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, cut. 180. Watch 30.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Back now in Los Angeles. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
Deuce. Value 3. Cut. 180. Deuce.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Tiger.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Really?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Yes, sir. 2 for 1.
After the interception, here's Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Put it on the stand like I told you. Well, you need to look down there.
2 for 66.
You ain't got no choice on here. There's too much stuff in here, boy.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Black 20.
I can hear they look good and goddamn it, I gotta, where the hell I'm supposed to put my other stuff?
Goff now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And Zerline's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside, or they can really shred your defense.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Elliott. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. The tackle there by John Johnson.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
They go to Elliott again. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like he said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Back to throw. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal.
Brandon, my evil, reckless brother's on my shoulder screaming, go for it, but I just knocked him off. You can't do that here. Field goal's a chip shot. Take the points. No way you can let this possession end without getting some points.
And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
What?
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Here's Gurley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10. And in this case, they did it really successfully.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
First throw in overtime for Goff. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Give him 3 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I knew he was coming back. I told you. He was coming back.
180.
Out of the gun. Gone. They got him in. It's Woods. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Not right now. Not right now.
Goff now.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's first and 10.
Starting left here. Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
He had another carry here tonight for Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Go, Sadat. 180. Super 66. We're good. We're good. Hey, lift. Lift. Lift.
They run. It's Gurley. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
DC. Hardball.
Now gone. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Goff now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Starting left here.
Now Gurley. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Another carry tonight for Workhorse Elliott. He's got room to run past the 20. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
No, he left out.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. The first down carry by Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation. Now's their time.
Start left here. Go, slide.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Gurley. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Yeah. I ain't doing that, man. This shit going on anyway.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this.
Put it down.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Super 66. Cut. 180.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he got it! The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime. And it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
I got to tighten down on my
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we...
Nah, it don't come back. You going back to them? I don't know. I'm waiting on you to pick. Kansas City. Kansas City can't.
Do it again.
You finna get your ass whooping. You won't be going nowhere. Keep on. Remember, I had the final say so. You ain't at me, could you go nowhere? No way. You just assume I'm gonna let you go. Hell no, not to get Tyree. Let me see, who do I want? Pedro, no.
Look, it's working.
Well, put that in the kitchen.
Huh?
Put it in the kitchen.
Take this off.
You take your shorts off.
Put that thing back in the kitchen and put it up. Put your clothes on, man, if you finna go.
I know we're gonna turn the TV on in the car. Look at his belly. His belly just be killing me. All babies with big old bellies be killing me. Cause I had a big old belly problem. I wish my mom would let me keep one of my baby pictures.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
My Ram, the Ram, they don't do good in the rain. So they're going to be interesting right here.
On first down, Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side.
That's a hold out for the run.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 78 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good.
Yeah,
and it's now a 7-0 game.
We're in jail. Yeah.
They don't turn around and babysit me and have my car seat. Well, that's her name. You know when she used to babysit me and have my car seat?
What about it?
Her birth used to.
Oh, my God.
He used to put me to sleep. Not me 10.
You need to get that bike out. I ain't going to tell you no more. Get her now.
Elliott
Now,
now to kick
yeah,
this
I
one
need to
away.
go in the damn kitchen. How the hell I'm going to get in there? Shit, you need to get
And
rid
that
of
drives
it.
coaches
You ain't going to do
insane,
that
doesn't
with
it?
it.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
How you going to get it in there? You know how to go in there.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah, they keep. You had to pause it. They won't let me pause.
Now a give running left for Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2.
Let me know when you're ready. Oh, okay.
It'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Goff. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how board, right, in your playbook. One play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Give him 5 on the carry
What are you
there.
doing?
It'll be 2nd down.
Back in there.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And complete to
Wow.
Ertz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Goes underneath for Sproles. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Oh, it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing is Wentz. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And down he goes under pressure from the Rams defense. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ain't your sock. That ain't your sock. Don't put that on. Go find your sock like your mama said.
That's like 20. 76. Help. 76.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice early burst, nice gain, too.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, 26 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
He ain't putting it on like that, going over like that.
Here's Ajayi. They find some open field here. A big play there from Ajayi. 45 yards. A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And on the ground they go with a running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
So we should get your sock right there. On the floor. Over there by my tote.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, lift. Lift.
And they'll run it here. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. Here's Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Louis. 76. Tell him. 76.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made there by Haloti Ngata.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
5. Not like 20.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
5. Not 180.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Goff. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
They try right side here. Gurley looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Tiger, Tiger. Super one.
Now it's gone. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be third down. Back to throw, gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley stopped short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Hurry up, y'all. Hurry up. Hurry up, I need one more play, man. Gee.
The Rams on 3rd down.
They get ready
They've
to go
hit
back.
2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is gone. This is caught. And he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I had him going the wrong way. I was trying to be greedy.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Goal.
I laid him out of bounds.
Incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Now Sproles. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points?
And break this tie. They'll begin the drive with Sproles. Pushing it away.
Knocked it right out there.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
They go play action here on 1st down. Caught right side is Jeffries. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Samson Ebukam able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Elliott puts this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
You know that thing part? You know what problem is, there's a thing part. There's a water slide and stuff. I'm gonna get on that. You can't get down free.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Go, Salah! 180! 14! 14! 11! 11!
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That's what I do. I look at defense and see where the weaknesses is. That's why I try to, split. Man don't do that. He just go with the play and think he's gonna win. I look at the whole field before I make.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team.
I did it before, boy. Me and Chris, Lane cousin Chris, we be playing sometimes, and they let me get back up. They let him get back up on me one time and scored the touchdown, boy. I was mad as hell, too. I feel shit.
Louis.
Goddamn man gun, boy.
Goff now to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. First down, it's gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. And their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, it's hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
I forgot to mention.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That middle of our
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Screen pass to Sproles. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught
good play
inside
right
the
there.
30.
They just missed
Touchdown,
wide open.
Philadelphia. Zach Ertz,
Good
67 yards. And the Eagles add on to their
Oh,
lead.
that was, shit, I was in the wrong.
And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along.
Right,
Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Chris Long in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
You gotta take your losses.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
20, 12. Go, 12, go. Check motion. 14.
Now Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Long in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
11. Shell. Obama.
3rd and long. It's gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
14. 17.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Chris Long in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
Back at the tape. Oh, okay.
They run with Ajayi. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Wentz to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abuka in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought
gave it to him.
Inside the 5 at the 4.
Damn, I thought I had it.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson wins. A 3-yard touchdown run.
They gave you a criminal present, right?
Had 6 to their lead.
They gave you a criminal present. I couldn't even strip the ball
touchdown
with
allowed
that,
you to
boy.
start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this
You got it.
That's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That was a good one. Can't win them all. I can't win them all. I'm damn sure when that damn be back at you.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chris Long in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
I held the ball. I could have thrown it to the movie.
Pass protection has been a problem all
That'd be
night
my
long
problem.
as
I
they
don't throw
come
the
up
ball away
facing
like I
2nd
should.
and a bundle. From the gun, here's Goff. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good game, man. Good game.
Wentz to throw.
What you got, man? Some chips. Good game.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the
we were
entire
basically
game.
identical as
These
far
two
as the
teams,
percentages.
they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
66.6. I
Did
don't
you
like
trust
that
the
shit,
forecast
though.
ahead of time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a
that's
little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I
Yeah. Oh, man.
Taro, let me get some of them chips.
You want another one or you done?
I like the generic kind because they got more ranch.
All right, well,
I like that.
I come to your field.
I like that powder. I'm just real obsessed with that powder.
Let me have one, man.
You know that powder on there? I just hope that powder really good.
Hell yeah, I smoke every day. I have to. It's a must.
Mama, 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 mama.
After I pay my bills and everything, I had to give me at least a 20.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Denise said she's gonna come up here because she said she needs your help with her phone. She said she was messing
Oh
around.
my
and
fucking
messed
God.
it up.
What the fuck is Hey,
Said somebody told her.
let me call this nigga and see what the fuck. What he running for? What he running for? Yeah. I'm coming. Where you at, boy? Yeah. Leo just beat me, boy. He just beat me, boy. I know. Leo just beat me. Yeah, he just beat me. What was the score, Leo? 24-7, boy. Beat the hell out of them Rams. Yeah. He said, bring your ass in the party. What you waiting on?
Hey, you ready to go swimming?
Yeah. All right, we here, man. Yeah. He said he talking to his mama. He'll be on. He's still on the game. He said. Okay. Let me see. I don't want Kansas City.
You know I don't like that dog. I still got me.
Papa, what you doing?
I ain't doing nothing. What you doing?
Find that like that. What you do like that, Papa? What you do like that?
What I do like that? What do you mean?
Your TV. Stop doing like that. Stop.
Who you getting? You don't know yet?
Stop. What you doing, Papa? What you doing?
Let's see.
Stop it. Stop. Stop doing like
We can play with them no-name teams. I can play with them. I got to learn them anyway.
What you doing, Papa? What you doing? You like that? You like this? What you doing? This stop like
Let's see.
that. What you doing like that?
I don't care.
You better not. Why would you do that? Because you trust your hair, so probably you do the same. Because then when you get done, if you can't get off, you know how to cut it all off.
Let me have one. I don't need. Thank you. Close your top, baby.
Huh?
Close your top.
Okay.
You ready to see your best friend you've been trying to see all week? You ready to see your best friend you've been trying to see all week?
Thank you.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond
know nothing
James
about this
Stadium
team,
in
though.
Tampa, Florida, with the
And then
echoes
I'll-
of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set
I gotta
as
get
their
used to
guys
him
will
with
do battle
Sam Darnold.
with the New York Jets.
And Le'Veon Bell gonna be back there next year.
Here's the
I
kicker,
gotta get
Jason
used to
Myers, to get
it.
this one started. And
Really
off
like
we
to do
go
what he
from
does.
Tampa. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Winston. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his
You
own
got hit too,
defense.
though,
Those
boy.
guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as
But
much
he
as
was
they're
gonna
playing the
get
eyes
that,
of the quarterback
though.
and when he
Jay
delivers
Howard.
the ball.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Yeah. Pretty good.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over
I like that
first and
rookie they
10.
got coming out of that nigga come down here, white boy. I can't think of his name right now. I like him this year. That boy catch everything.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 43. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
On 2nd down, Darnold. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out.
I threw a high pass and he overthrew that.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you
It's
want.
gonna be
The
interesting
drive
right
that
here.
you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field
The
again.
bite
So
should be on
it's
his
not
way
picking
out
up a
the
couple
door.
of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And they had plenty of time to do it. I saw you with that wrench the other night. And you put it somewhere on my stand.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Watch out, Tyrell.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Winston now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. The first carry here for Jacquizz Rodgers. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite lineman.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Leonard Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Ready? Black 25.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football, and now they're backed up to punt this away.
They're actually fortunate. They went against my advice, but they didn't turn it over, right? No takeaway for the defense. They'll punt it now. They probably could have gained a few yards if they ran it, though, and helped out with field position.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. They'll look to set up his blockers.
Oh, I tried to
give him 11 yards that time on the return.
Yeah, I ducked under him.
Possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I ducked under him and tried to scoop,
now out come the
but I couldn't
Jets.
do it.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
You never seen nobody do that
some
before?
Big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
All you got to do is like
now it'll be
a
interesting to see where the patience is
truck,
on both sides.
like you're going to truck somebody.
Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Darnold on first down. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Indiana.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
A first down carry now for Brown.
Oh, my goodness.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, get that spray, boy.
On second down, here's Corral. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Well, you can tell the difference.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you.
But do help your skill level,
saw the
too.
end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Yeah, the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
Learn how to adjust instead of getting them high-powered teams all the time. That's why we can't kill Atlanta, boy. Work, boy.
To throw is Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Yeah, I knew it.
With a pick. And a big
right
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good shit.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Following the interception, Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now a handoff to Cornell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know who that is.
And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive lineman and control it. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center.
That boy too strong.
Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
Ain't nothing I can do about that. You're going to throw him around all the time. Yep.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
You the referee, ain't you?
Now, after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Back to throw, Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I got a break.
Anunwa, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Runs through the contact. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And New York set to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And Crowell lost the football. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
First down, it's Darnold. And it's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Damn, boy,
so after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Being strong up the middle is imperative. I don't care what your sport, but in football, when you've got a D tackle who can contribute not only to occupying bodies, but also making plays on the ball carrier, that's when you have the cornerstone of a solid run defense.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Damn.
So that'll back him up 5.
Yeah, boy. Might be these damn headphones I got too.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Oh.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
Man, get with it, go. Hey. God damn, boy. This nigga
And that'll set him back 5.
He called, boy. I don't like this. Man, the goddamn shit. Come on now.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
They play like that for real, too. Hey.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Darnold from the gun, letting one go deep for a noon walk. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down throw for Winston. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless 1st half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout.
Yeah.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll go on the ground. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. He hits Rodgers in the flat. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a 2nd down.
Not the one I was in the be in. I had to hurry up and switch.
Ready. Move ready. Check.
Working out of the gun. Winston. And this one out for Evans. And it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job is to stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play.
Like
in this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Somebody got to do something.
Watch it now, Barney.
Oh, no.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
I know that was the
It'll
whole
wind up
point,
being
but
a loss of 2.
Favor,
and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
The timing and the faking on that play was so good, you almost think you're at a magical act, right? The magician has shown you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's created an illusion, and the illusion was they were going to throw the football. Looked like a pass play. Instead, it turned into a draw. Offensive lineman able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. And that's why they picked up big yardage into the secondary.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
I just do everything on time and on something.
They'll run it now. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
That's what I'm saying. At the time I got the ball, you was in the backfield. God.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So 2 quarters. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
No, you kicked it to me. I thought I kicked it to you.
Scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? That'll be taken in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. A first down throw, Darnold dumps off to Powell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Up paying for it pretty good. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Darnold. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Oh, God, this nigga can't catch.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Put him in.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Leopard! 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 All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19! Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 2nd down, Winston. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And this one is incomplete. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Jets set to take the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
Oh, my God.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Crowell. And they'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He wanted that ball, didn't he?
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they're hoping the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Man.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Darnold.
Oh, man.
Incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Tyrell, come get your cup, baby.
So a new set of downs after a big mistake on special teams.
Get your cup.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Here's a give to Crowell. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw on second down is Darling. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. The Jets on third down. It's been...
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back now in Tampa as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain there. And it
Going
leads
right
to
in
fourth
front of
down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Winston. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw, Winston. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now Jameis on second down. Flushed out right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready,
Now a handoff looking right. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber, 66 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. So we have a score to report after all.
Whoa. Stop the press. Yeah, I know. I just broke broadcasting 101. I cut in on my play-by-play guy. But think about it this way. Marvin, our crack researcher, just handed us a note. We haven't had a scoreless tie in the NFL since 1943. 43.
And we will not have history here in this one, partner. Our first points of the game come in the 4th quarter.
I don't think that either one of us saw this game unfolding this way when it all began.
No, absolutely not. But, hey, now it's still just a one-score game, so don't go anywhere. A lot more to play for. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Gone! All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 9, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Darnold to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Detroit.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green.
Throwing again is Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, Darnold. Hardman's got it complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
3rd and 2. Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Powell. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Mortal Kombat, Red Dead, Days Gone. I got all kind of games. I mainly come back to this.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I was supposed to get that show, but I had spent $100 on that man, so I'll get baseball later.
Darnold on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
From my boy Chris. I had, I was on it. But then they got the acting crazy over there, and I just stopped playing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one down to the 10. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
He's back to throw, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
3-19.
On 3rd down. That's Powell. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
The game right there.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, I know who he is, too.
Here we go now.
That nigga nice.
Green 39. Green 39.
Yeah.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Ready. Blue waiting.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is. What an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them?
Just tell Land or somebody to call me or whatever, man. I'll get back on. Yep. All right, but I'll give you my house number, because that's the one I be around all the time. All right, but let's see. Let me stop.